Hey, welcome to week 2, integrated marketing, BA420. Here's one of my little pictures. Back in my Army days, I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington, which is south of Seattle. So, this was the scenery from up there. I mean, no matter where you were, that big mountain was there, Mount Rainier up in Washington. So there's that. All right. I'm going to keep this kind of short because week 1, we only had one student in the class. You know who you are. Uh, Watch the video or even participate in the class. So, hopefully this week, I've probably sent messages out and I got everybody, all of you in here watching these. But, and I realize sometimes, this takes an extra 5 minutes to watch. But sometimes I'm able to provide things to you. So depending on what it is. This marketing class, marketing is very interesting. This upcoming week 2, got chapters 5, 6, and 8. Like I say, when you go through slides, I mean, there's a lot of reading in there, and I realize that. But it's necessary to get a understanding of how it works. There's a lot that goes into marketing. Like chapter 5 here talks about segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So there's a lot of things that, from a business point, what you're doing marketing-wise. There's things that get split up, depending on what it is. Who you're going to market to, who you're not going to market to, the products you're selling. There's lots of variables that go into everything. So, same thing with chapter 6 talks about communication and consumer behavior. One of the things back in my Domino Pizza days that, was taught was about training your customers. And a lot of us are already trained. There's certain things we automatically do without thinking about it. There's just a certain quickie mark we go to, whether it be Quick Trip or some of the others, be it McDonald's or White Castle, or where you go to Walmart, or there's a local chain where you're at. I mean, there's things that people are automatically or trained to do. So I mean, that's consumer behavior, but it's communicating with customers, telling them what they want to hear, what they want, different things like that. So chapter 8 here, objective setting and budgeting. That's another thing. All businesses set goals. They usually base, one of them has sales goals, and they always base it on previous year's goals. They want to make the same or more than they did last year because of their budget. They based their budget on what they did, so you got budgeting. If you don't hit your sales goals, there's things you have less money in your budget. One of those things is marketing, because when you're doing your budget, you're working on percentages. If you have $1,000, 10% of that is $100. But if you didn't make that $1,000, right? Let's say you made $500. Well, 10% of that is $50. So now you only have $50 to spend instead of $100 on maybe the marketing or whatever the thing is. I got here. I'll show you this. This is like there's marketing companies that sell print material to companies, like in Domino's case. So thing here like this thing here. This is what they call the door hanger. And so door, like you find, sometimes you'll find stuff on your door when you get home. Oops. Well, anyway, get over there. But anyway, like things like that. Well, if you didn't hit your sales goal, you don't have that $1,000 of marketing, you only got 700 or 800 or 600, then you can't buy something and things. So this was the first thing that we got penalized basically with. There wasn't the money there. So that's just an example, but that's why. Oops, get out of there. Alrighty. But so that's just that's one example. So as you go through here, but there's a lot of information in here, and a lot of acronyms and terminology too. You need to kind of pay attention to. So okay. So I will leave it with this because, like I said, there's a lot in here. If you have any questions or anything, get in touch with me. And I hope all of you are in here this week, not just one of you. But if you got any questions or need anything, let me know. My weekly test question is this right here. So just let me know what's going on there, and I know you watched the video. So, all right, you take care. Have a great week. Get in touch if you need anything.